Yeah, good afternoon. It's Jim from JAGfx.com. It is Saturday, the 28th of January 2023. This is my weekly video where we have a look at all the Forex pairs. I'm trading on the daily time frame using the high probability and divergence methods from my books. Now, I'm doing this video in my new place in Campot, so there will be a bit of background news. I live in a resort and there's a bit happening outside. I've got all my windows open. I just couldn't be bothered shutting them all and putting the air conditioning on. So we'll see how we go. It shouldn't be too bad though. So yeah, thanks for watching the video. If you do like the videos, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. As I always say, they're not the most exciting videos by far. They're pretty boring, but it's just to get the message across. And like I always say, I'm not a trade signal service. These are just trade examples showing you that the method does work and any trade management. So all my trades are called at the time, etc. Screenshots are taken, posted in the Facebook group, Telegram channel, and Discord channel. Everyone's got access to them. With Discord, if you want to access the Discord channel, you need an invite. I'm not really sure how Discord works, so I'm a bit of a moron when it comes to that sort of stuff. But apparently I can send you a link. So just a matter of contacting me through one of the groups or email or something like that, and I'll give you the link. So it's no dramas. All right, let's get on to it. First up, we normally have a look at the news for the week ahead. So the free Forex economic calendar from Forex Factory. The good thing about it is you can set up filters on it and you can put it in your own time zone. So as you know, I live in Cambodia, Kampot, which is about 160 kilometres south of Phnom Penh, the capital, down towards the coast. So my time is Indochina time, which is the same as Bangkok, same as Ho Chi Minh, Phnom Penh, all the same time zone. So let's have a look. Monday, there's no news. I'm mainly interested in the red little boxes here, the red envelopes as I call them. They're the high impact events. It's a big week, trust me. It's a big week. Oh, there you go. Internet's just crap itself. So here we go. Right. Big week. Stand by. Yeah, sorry about that. If you hear that bonging noise, it's my MT4 or it's MT5 platforms. Actually, I don't think I've got any MT4 open. No, all MT5. That's just them falling in and out. All right, week ahead, big week. There we go. I got to hang on. All right, just shut down 4 MT5 platforms, four brokers, 4 platforms. Yeah, big week ahead in the news. Let's have a look. Tuesday, out of Canada, GDP numbers. US, we've got CB consumer confidence. Then New Zealand, we've got the employment numbers. So we're starting to crank up. That's on Wednesday. So that's New Zealand employment numbers. Out of the US on Wednesday night, we have ADP non-farm employment change, ISM manufacturing, and jobs, job openings. But the big thing, which is early Thursday morning or late Wednesday night, depending where you live, the FOMC statement, which is the federal funds rate, US interest rates. Now they're expecting a rate rise, so this is the big one for the week. So US interest rates, which is followed by, would you believe, interest rates out of the UK. I'm not sure if they're expecting a rise or not. If the US is, I'm assuming the rest of the planet's following them. So we've got interest rates out of the US. Then the same day, within 24 hours, we've got the UK interest rates, which is followed by the European interest rates. So we've got more interest rate news. So it's a big couple of days there late in the week. And just to make sure you think you just got out of news time, then we have got on Friday, we've got the US employment numbers, or old non-farm payrolls, or unemployment rate, whatever you want to call it, and ISM services PMI. So big week in news, which is good because the markets have been pretty quiet this week, or last week, just gone. So we need some news to make it move a bit quicker. So that's happening next week. Just be careful, big week, especially if you're a day trader. Look, I'm trading some prop firm trading stuff on the, I've still got a platform open, I don't know where it is, MT4 platform. There we go. Yeah, I'm trading some prop firm lower time frame stuff, 4 hours, 6 hour, 8 hour, 12 hours. So these are news events. I'll be, especially on the 4 hour charts, 6 hour charts, I'll be tightening things up prior to those news events. All right, let's have a look. What do we got here? Word document. Stand by. All right, just killed my last platform, MT4. I didn't see it was open, so real good. High probability, it's just a Word document. High probability setup. Look, I understand that English is not everyone's first language, or you don't understand me. I talk too fast, talk too slow. You don't understand, never seen my videos before. You don't understand all the different colors, all the settings on the charts. So just have a read of this document. It sort of explains it all, what the settings are for the moving averages, the QMP filter, which is the red and green dots on the chart. It's just, now we've got the internet. Wi-Fi comes and goes. It's a problem bounce around hotels and that. Wi-Fi sometimes not that reliable. What the red, green trend lines are, blue trend lines. You'll see this all on the charts anyway, and I'll explain it to you as I'm going along. VPN connected to Australia, so I watch sport and Netflix. Go away. So the bottom indicator is a MACD platinum. It's just a zero lag MACD, oscillates around the zero level. So generally I'm looking to sell when it's above the zero level and buy when it's below the zero level. That's the gist of it, but you'll see that. If you read any of my books, you'll know exactly what it does. So just have a read of that if you want. As I said, pause the video or take a screenshot. If you got any questions, feel free to ask me in any of the groups. Like I said, I'm on Facebook, Telegram channels, Matt from Family Man's Discord channel, do a bit of stuff on Twitter. I'm not really that smart on that stuff, but I get through it all. Okay, this is my charts. Let's have a look at them. This is on TradingView. I like TradingView because it's easy for me to write notes on the charts. And the good thing about TradingView, if there is a new trade signal on a Monday morning, TradingView tells me on a Friday close. MT4, MT5 don't do that. TradingView does. It's great. So heads up, I've got one new trade on Monday open. That'll be XAU USD gold. It'll be a sell. That's one and only new trade. This is my watch list on the right here. It's not all 28 pairs, just a small sample of pairs, just to give you an idea. I'm not a trade signal service. I don't offer courses, no one-on-one mentoring, anything like that. I just sell a few books and just support my readers through these groups. So that's all it is. So these trades are just to give you examples of how the system works from the books, and I call them at the time. So any new trade, for example, this is the AusCAD. You'll see on the right here, my latest trade is normally on the right. So you'll have the pair, the date, what the signal was, a little bit hard to read because you've got that line there, new sell signal, and my thoughts on the trade and any trade management I take. So when I call the trade, so this sell here, I took a screenshot on the open of this candle, and you can see it's got against me, it's a terrible trade. And I'll post that screenshot to the group. So it's all at the time, not after the fact. Like I won't come to you now and say, oh, I wouldn't have taken that sell signal. I did. But the good thing is I'm already in a buy from the 2nd of Jan. But anyway, I'll explain the watch list before I get into the trade. So the watch list, if it's highlighted in orange, it means something I'm going to talk about in this video. Highlighted in light blue means it's trade on and some action's been taken. No highlight, no trade. If it's highlighted with dark blue, which is none on the immediate screen there, means there's a trade on and no action's been taken. Oh, now my phone's going. Stand by. Yeah, okay. The watch list. So yeah, I update these and post. I lost my train of thought with that interrupted with the phone call. So we'll get into it. You'll see anyway the watch list. So here we got the AusCAD. So we're in a buy trade. Buys are in the blue. So this is a buy trade here. Stop levels are these red dotted lines. So here's my buy here from the 2nd of Jan, new buy signal. And here's any trade management on that trade. So I already closed half. So 17th of Jan, closed half. So where we are here. On the open of this candle, I closed half. We're at this previous high. MAC got a, where are we, 17th of Jan. MACD was through the zero level. Closed half. Dragged my stop right up. Can't lose on the buy. Meantime, I took this sell on 20th of Jan. It was a high-risk trade going against the trend. You can see the divergence marked on the chart, the red trend lines. I closed it on the open of this candle here. So 25th of Jan, closed on the open. So instead of going all the way to the stop, which it did, I closed it earlier. The reason I closed it, opposite QMP filter dot. And again, I call them in the groups. So I'm out of the sell. I leave it on the chart just to show you guys when I do my weekly video. that internet's dropping in now. When I go away, hang on, so I'm going to stop 2 seconds. All right, just turn off my VPN so I won't get those pop-ups anymore. So yeah, just leave them on the charts to show you guys that what's happened. So for the weekend video, when I finish this video, I'll tidy up the charts, and I'll get rid of those. So I just change it to purple so I know to fix up the charts. That's all. So I'll get rid of the sell trade. I'll just move all this information for the buy trade over here. Remove the sell trade. So still potentially looking for more. There's divergence potentially forming still. It hasn't been confirmed. Every day I adjust these arrows until it's no longer valid. Then just move the line. So it's just a bit of preparation. That's all. These green lines you'll see is a big number. It's 90,000, 90 cent level. Sorry, 90,000, 90 cent level. It's a big round number. Next one would be parity, which is 1.0, a bit higher up in the chart. So we're out of the sell. We took a smaller than the loss than we anticipated. So if you risk 1% on this trade, you would have lost about 75% of that 1%. So instead of losing 1%, you would have lost 0.75%. So just an opposite QMP for the dot. All right, Oz Japanese yen. Here we go. It's marked in orange. Same deal. Close. Look, we're close to the stop. We took a sell on the 20th of Jan. I thought it was a pretty good trade too, you know. I thought that was a good trade. My concern is the yen pairs have been going a bit sideways. Yeah, I made notes of that when I took my trade. The market direction's a bit, there you go. So it took a sell here. You know, MACD above the 0 level. There was divergence, but got this opposite QMP for the dot above the 0 level. So closed out on the open of this candle, which is just below the stop. So instead of taking a full 1% or whatever you risk, you're taking 0.9%. So it's a loser, that one. As I said, leave it on the chart to show you guys. And it burst through the stop anyway. So, and it, you know, the MACD platinum's above the 0 level, so I'm looking for a sol here anyway. So next one, again, keep on moving these trend lines. Might come down again. Aussie USD, we're in a couple of buys on this pair. One from the 19th of October. There's my trade management on that. A little bit hard to read. So we're going nicely. Moving the stop up. Generally, I'll trail the stop between the moving averages. So between the 50 and the 100. You can see the moving averages are coming down. There wasn't really not all I've been trailing them was just below the lows. Now the moving averages are starting to spread to the upside. My stop's down here. And what I'm looking forward to now on this buy from the 19th of October is drag the stop up, probably up near this stop. Oh, sorry, the stop's already there. Sorry, drag it up even further into these moving averages, probably up near this blue line somewhere. That's the plan. Below this low here. The MACD platinum's been above the 0 level. You know, I'm in sell mode now, whether it happens or not. It's good. This here is the 65 cent level. This is a 70 cent level. They're big numbers on the Aussie. The higher it goes, the better for me, the Aussie, because as I say every video, most stuff here is in US dollars. So the higher the Aussie goes against the US dollar, the better for me for the exchange for just cost of living. So we're in 2 buys. Here's the second buy here on the 2nd of Jan. Took a buy here. I've already dragged my stop up. 10th of Jan, stop moved up. Then 13th of Jan, stop moved up even higher. That's a buy. I probably should look at closing half out there somewhere. So that I might look at that during the week. I'll make a note of that. So yeah, the Aussie, I haven't closed half yet. All right, on Monday, I am closing half of that Aussie buy, this trade here. 2nd of Jan, probably should have already done it. I'll give it one more day. I'll see how we go. I'll give it one more day. So I won't confuse you. I'll call it in actual groups on the day. So it's the Aussie, can't lose on the second buy, can't lose on the first buy. So we're looking good on the Aussie. Euro CAD. Last trade was a sell, and we're still on a buy from 8th of November. So it's 8th of November, yeah, 8th of November. There's a stop there, below this low here, between the moving averages, below the low. We've got this nice resistance level on price. Took the sell on Thursday. popped out nicely a little bit on Friday, which is good. Here's a sell here. Stop for the sells there, just above the highs. And looking good. Can't, even if it turns and rockets up through my sell stop, no big deal, because I'm in this buy that, unless it comes down, it takes that stop out, that goes up and takes that stop out. We'll make some profit on the buy, but not so much on the sell. Euro CAD looking okay. Euro New Zealand is in highlighted in orange. There's a reason for that. Once it comes up, another sideways market. All right, good thing is we're in a sell from the 20th of October. So back here, remember we trading on daily time frames, so you've been in a trade a long time. There's a stop above these highs here. So we can't lose on the sell. It's been a bit of trade management. You can read it there. I took a sell on the 9th of Jan. This is this one, I'd say. Closed on an opposite QMP filter dot, which is here. Took another sell on the 18th of Jan, which is on this one. Closed for a small loss on an opposite QMP filter here. So when we got this buy signal, which I've taken, on the 26th of Jan, we closed the sell. Yeah, we've got a little fender going past with these little beep beep. We've got this support level here, resistance level here, going sideways. That's over a month of trading there, sideways action. Last trade is buy. Here's a stop here. That was on Wednesday. Just gone down. Sorry, Thursday was a buy. Down Thursday, down Friday. See there's low holds there, but the good thing is, like I said, we're in a sell. Can't lose on the sell. So it's not the end of the world. Euro New Zealand. And I'll tidy up that chart. As I said, I left that trade on. I've already cleaned this chart up anyway. I think I've already taken that buy off. Sorry, this sell off when I took that buy trade. So yeah, don't even mess with that one. Euro USD in a buy, hopefully. It's been going up. Yeah. In a buy since the 10th of Jan. Hasn't exactly set the world on fire. We've got this divergence forming. You can see prices going up and the MACD Platinum's not going any higher. So we've got price going up, MACD going down. So we took a buy in here. This grey vertical line, that's just a warning signal. We've got a red dot on the MACD Platinum, just, I guess, on the zero level. And this is struggling a bit, but I've just moved the stop up. That's all I've done. Oh, that's 104. What's that? Yeah. That's nothing to do with anything. Just leave that, ignore that. Yeah, so yeah, I probably should close half of this trade out. So Aussie USD, Euro USD, they tend to move together. So I'll look at both of them. I'll close half of this. Stop's already jammed right up underneath the entry point. So even if I do take a loss, it's only going to be a small one. This green line down here is 1.00000. Parity. That's parity. Yeah, so it's just all a bit ugly. Pound Aussie. Highlighted in orange for a reason, and that's because my buy trade, 25th of Jan, opposite QMP filter dot. Here it is here. You see the red dot on the MACD Platinum, red dot on the... I closed out my buy trade for a loss. So again, didn't let it get to the stop. So I reduced the loss, and it would have been stopped out just on the Wednesday. Thursday, Friday's gone nowhere. The good thing is I'm still in a sell from the 12th of December. Already closed half, moved my stop down, so I can't lose on the sell. So we took a loss on the buy. MACD Platinum still below the zero level, so I'm still looking for another buy. We could start drawing some trend lines now for potential divergence forming. So let's have a look here, something like this. So we got price going lower, and the MACD, corresponding MACD is going up higher. So potential regular bullish divergence forming there. That's a pound Aussie. I'm out of the buy for a smaller loss at the support level here. Broke through it and would have touched out my stop anyway. So no worries, I'll tidy that chart up when we finish. Pound Swiss. In a buy, just going nowhere fast. 4th of Jan, just grinding up slowly. Already dragged my stop up. Closed half, moved the stop up. Can't lose on this trade, but it's not exactly setting the world on fire. I might move these across a bit. Just this one here too, just to show you the range. Now that range there, it looks like it's ranging, but that's probably a few pips. So we'll just put that, just keep on spinning on my, so you know, that's a 500 pip range. So it's starting to be sneezed at. So it's still a good range. It just looks bad on this pair. Right, pound yen. What are we in? A couple of trades here. We're in a sell still from the 19th of December. Here's my trade notes on that. So we closed half on the 21st, which was a big move down. Yeah, so closed half here, and we dragged the stop down. So we can't lose on the sell, which is good. In the meantime, I took a buy here, and it's really gone nowhere. It's having trouble breaking this line that's been on the chart for a while, and now we've got this sort of new support level. So again, a yen pair, it's in that same sort of range. We're having trouble at the higher end at the moment in a buy. Look, we've got a red dot on the MACD platinum above the zero level. If you can get out at break even here, it'd probably be a smart thing to do. I'm thinking it's probably more going to be head towards a sell. The MACD platinum above the zero level puts me in sell mode. And just looking at market structure, I'd be more inclined to go with the sell, but I try not to guess which way the market's going to move. But that's what I'm looking at with regards to how my indicators sort of line up. What else we got here? New Zealand CAD. Highlight in orange means something happened, and what happened was I closed this buy trade. So this buy trade on the 11th of Jan, this one here, it's gone up, bang. Had a bit of a pullback, then it's ground up again, having trouble breaking this previous high. We've got this red dot on the MACD platinum, and so on Friday morning, I opted just to close that buy. I just took the close for a small profit, which I called in the groups. So that is out, and we still got this buy from the 19th of October. And there's a stop for that. There's my trade management. A little bit hard to read there somewhere, but yeah, there's my trade management for that one. So we're still in the buy. So I've closed this buy out for a small profit. It's having problems breaching this high here. Red dot on the MACD platinum. You could say that's a resistance level now. So probably looking for a sell signal there. And I'll probably take it, even though the MACD platinum is probably not favourable. The reason I take it is because I love my double tops or resistance levels, stuff like that. I love that stuff, you know. So that's a New Zealand CAD looking good. USD Japanese yen. We're in a sell from whenever, 24th of October. There's some trade management. I've had a few digs at other trades along the way with not much success. So the sell trade, the stops there, can't lose on the sell, which is good. Again, it's a yen pair. It's probably one of the easiest yen pairs to trade because it actually does move a little bit different to the Aussie yen, pound yen, that sort of stuff, you know. So it moves a little bit independent. It's definitely stuck in a bit of a downwards range, sort of what we call a channel. Channel, that's the word I was looking for. All right, gold. Now this is the one and only new trade. I've already marked the chart up. So Monday, we've got a new sell. So here, I'll just move this out of the way. So you can see the red QMP fill the dot. Hang on a second. Get this. What have I done here? Jim. All right, just move that out of the way. So there's your red dot. QMP filter dot, red dot. Got all this massive divergence. Like gold has just been going up, going up, and going up. Getting pretty close to the, where are we closed? What's the high here? High, 1948. So we're getting close to the 2000 level. This level here is 1800 level. So we're in a buy back here somewhere. Where are we? Where's my buy? 25th of October. Had a couple of goes at sells along the way, as you know, and haven't done well at all. But this buy has been good to us. As we keep on moving the stop up, trying the stop up, as you can see, it's above the 1800 level now, and just between them two moving averages. So Monday we've got a new sell signal. So there's a new sell signal there. Now it's a high risk trade. We are going, look, the trend's up. You're going against the trend, so let's not be silly about this when it comes to risk percentage. It's a high risk trade. Couple of things I like. Obviously, I've got divergence. There's big divergence there, as you can see. Price is going up, oscillator's going down. MACD platinum's above the zero level, so we're in sell mode. We've got a partial buy on, so it's giving us some protection. And yeah, it's just, you got to take it. You have to take it. That's just my opinion anyway. So I've already marked it up. Here's my thoughts here on it. And I'm assuming it's going to open roughly where it closed on Friday. Yeah, you can read the notes here. So it explains my thoughts. Basically what I just said. High risk trade, but it's a new sell on Monday. Now these three other charts are just for more shits and giggles. US dollar, it's slowly grinding down the US dollar. Potential buy signal, MACD platinum's below the zero level. We've got divergence, same deal. I just mark up the charts the same as any other chart. It's not something I trade at the moment, so US 500 is the US stock market. And guess what? We're getting close to our favourite line. That line has been on the charts for a long time now. If you watch any of my videos, this line, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that line's been on the charts for a long time. Here's your lows here. And we've got it back up to the highs. So, yeah. It's just more of a curiosity thing for me, this chart. So I have a look at it. Last signal was a sell, which obviously is not going too well. You probably would have been stopped out if you'd taken a sell, depending where your stop was. Bitcoin, BTC, USD. We've got a bit of divergence up here. Last signal was a sell. You probably stopped out if you'd taken that. Now if you're, yeah, look, I'm not a trader of Bitcoin as using the high probability method. I have got coins, but it's more long-term stuff than that. So I don't think I've got actually got any yeah, I do have Bitcoin, and one of my robots is BTC USD or something like that. Yeah. So we've got a bit of divergence forming. We popped up nicely. These lines here, that's the 20,000 level, and that's the 25,000 level. So we're heading in the right direction. But I'm thinking the next signal might be a sell. Now this sell signal is still valid. So if it was a Forex pair, this is what I'll be doing. It's hard with this because it's not really, it's just gone straight up basically. So if you look for a new sells somewhere, it's hard to draw. It's even hard to draw a trend line because it's been a pretty savage move up, pretty straight move up, parabolic as they call it. So anywhere, you could start looking at selling again, but you'd stop it be just above the high here, and it'd be a high risk trade. This thing, look at the moving averages starting to turn up. They've been down for a long time. Actually, let's have a look. They've been down for a long time. Look at that. Come on, it's just down. What's that? 15,000. There we go. Yeah, up 60. What was that? 60-something thousand. Drop. Starting to go up again. See how many lines are on the chart? Shows you how long I've been watching it. So it's Bitcoin. That's it for the charts, guys and girls. Thanks for watching the video. As I said, if you like the videos, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I get it. They're not exciting. Oh, geez, I know they're not. But like I said, everyone's more than welcome to join any of those groups. It's Saturday afternoon here. It's only 3:30. I'll probably take another hour to get this uploaded, etc. And it'll be check my emails, deal with any inquiries, etc. Catch up with sports news. Then it'll be beer o'clock. That's what we do best in. It's what is it? Winter here, and it's about 32 degrees Celsius outside. So I might go for a swim first. Anywho, thanks for watching. Enjoy the weekend, and I will talk to you good folk later. Cheers.